18-year-old is facing felony charges accused of nearly killing a pair of grandparents in Lehigh Acres over the weekend. Caught on this video, the Lee County Sheriff says this Cape Coral teen, Armando Cruz, fired into the elderly couple's truck as they tried to drive through an intersection on their way to the Keys for a boating trip.
Deputies say Cruz was part of a mob that met up for street racing. This was at Homestead Road and Milwaukee early Sunday morning. NBC2's Samantha Serban is live and local from that intersection.
Peter, the shooting wasn't planned. There's no way Armando Cruz could have known the couple would be driving through this intersection that early Sunday morning when well over 100 people met up here for street racing. In fact, you can still see the skid marks here in the intersection. That's when the suspect took things too far. In the early morning hours on Sunday, crime scene tape surrounded this truck and trailer in Lehigh Acres. Evidence of a crime we wouldn't learn the true severity of until hours later.
Early this morning, I guess, around 3 a.m., my grandparents were heading out to the Keys to go to our vacation home.
Cody Langford says when his grandparents got here to Milwaukee and Homestead, a mob of street racers went crazy.
They jumped on my grandpa's boat, jumped on the car, were being absolutely crazy. My grandpa then backed the boat up, hit a car behind him, and then turned around. As he turned around, a bullet rang out.
In this video, you can see a mob of people surrounding the victim's truck and trailer. Moments later, you see the man in this black hoodie pull a gun and point it at the driver's door.
They can't pull away. So our victims are stuck in a car, again, pretty much defenseless. And this thug, our suspect, our number one suspect, decides to go around to the door and he shoots his pistol through the window, striking our one victim in the neck, going completely through and hitting his wife.
After the shooting, the video shows the truck pulling away, then the shooter run in the other direction.
My grandpa literally, once he took off and he got shot, he literally ripped off his shirt, put it on his neck, and held everything down. I mean, held his blood in for as much as he actually went back home, got into the van, my grandma's van, backed out, went to the Lehigh hospital.
After a massive manhunt, detectives were able to use a shell casing and the video we showed you to ID and arrest 17-year-old Armando Cruz on Monday.
Cruz has shown his pattern of violence, a reckless disregard with no care for human life.
Cruz is facing nearly a dozen charges, including attempted murder. 2 others are also in jail for inciting a riot, 19-year-old Robert Moya and 22-year-old Saviak Wood. Detectives are expecting more arrests in this case. I'm live and local today in Lehigh Acres. Samantha Serban, NBC2.
Samantha, so Cruz is being charged as a juvenile, which could be a lesser penalty. Could that change?
Yeah, Peter, that could definitely change. The sheriff says that Cruz will be held in the DJJ for 21 days. Then it will be up to the state attorney's office to decide whether or not they want to charge him as an adult.
Samantha, thank you.
And this is the second time deputies have arrested Armando Cruz in the last 8 months for a violent attack on a senior citizen. We showed you this video last year of Cruz walking up to a man in a wheelchair and then smacking him outside Farmer Jack's in North Fort Myers. His friend then throws a garbage can at the homeless disabled man. The whole attack recorded on his cell phone and shared on social media.